Hey friends, welcome back to The Magic in the Music. I'm Jen.
I'm Randall.
And today we have a must-have Disney album that we can't wait to tell you about.
Coming up next.
The album that we are so excited to tell you about today is the newest album from the acapella vocal group Voctave.
Voctave.
They are an a cappella vocal group that is located in Central Florida. And why does this matter to Disney fans? Well, because many of them either are or have been employed as singers at Walt Disney World.
Yeah, many of them come from the group Voices of Liberty.
So basically, this is kind of like many of those same performers or those who've been in that group before, taking a lot of the stylistic elements from that, and I believe the arrangements and things, and kind of bringing it over to this performing group. And this group is phenomenal. They are absolutely top notch. And they're going to knock your socks off.
Yeah.
So let's talk for a moment about what this new album is. So the album that we are so excited about right now is their brand new album, and it is called The Corner of Broadway and Main Street, Volume 2. There is a Volume 1, and it's awesome too. You should totally get it. But Volume 2 is the newest album, and it just came out.
Yeah. It has some really great pieces of music that we were, frankly, up the other night till about 1:30 listening to it, which is crazy.
Yeah, and not like undivided attention. We just sat there together and just listened and enjoyed it. It was great.
Yeah, it's a mix of Disney classics and some of the TV shows and,
also some Broadway.
Yeah.
They generally do that.
Here are some of the tracks we have. We have the Disney Parks medley, which was one that I really loved.
Oh, yeah. That was great. I love the Disney Parks medley. I don't want to, spoil anything, because there are a lot of fun surprises in there, but let's just say it really takes you down memory lane.
Yeah. All your classics are there, so. Yeah,
all the things that if you've been traveling to Disney parks with any regularity, there's going to be a lot there that really speaks to you, so it's pretty awesome.
Yeah. The next one on the track list is Pure Imagination from that great musical. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Pure Imagination is from that. And it's great. And it's a masterclass in blend and balance. It's beautiful.
Yeah. One thing to point out about Voctave, this group sings, they are in tune and together, and kind of the goal of a choir, right, is to have one voice and to sing as one person, as if they are one person. And I would say that this group definitely hits that out of the park.
Oh yeah, so I'm an instrumentalist and a music educator, instrumental music teacher. But it has all the things that I'm trying to teach my students about blend and balance and dynamics and matching and phrasing. I think some areas that the group really, really shines are, everything, but in particular, the things that are so hard to do are, of course, the blend, because you mentioned before, too, we're so used to people trying to be a soloist and really trying to shine and stand out. That is the antithesis of what this group really is about. This group is about team.
Right.
And it's about blend and matching. And they do it so incredibly beautifully. Yes, there are solos and they're magnificent, but these people know how to be team players and how to match. It's so stunning.
Yeah, right down to their vibrato, really, between the singers, matches up.
Well, they don't
crazy.
You can see that it's clear, okay, we're going to sustain straight tone here, and then we can feel free to add vibrato here, and you can see that all the phrasing and breathing is planned out. And of course, that's what we should be doing always in music, but it's rarely actually executed at that level. So it's really, it's just beautiful.
Yeah, it's great to hear a group that has really been singing together for a really long time, and so they really know each other's voices.
One other thing with this group, I want to give a shout out to the arranger, the producer and arranger, James Ray. So he, my understanding is he's the one that did these arrangements. The arrangements are a huge part of the sound of the ensemble, and so I have to give credit where credit is due, because he's doing some great work with it.
Yeah, and if you happen to have a group that could sing something this complex...
If you happen to have an 11-member a cappella group that can perform at an extremely high level, you're in luck.
You can get their sheet music.
Yes, it's actually available on Voctave.net. You can actually purchase some of the arrangements there. Back to the track list, let's kind of highlight some of the other tunes on this.
So some of the other tunes are the Trolley Song.
So that'd be like Judy Garland.
Yeah.
And that's incorporated. Why is that Disney? Because in the little trolley show thing on Main Street, that's incorporated into it.
Children Will Listen.
So classic Sondheim tune from Into the Woods. This group does it magnificently.
Oh, this one is one of my favorites. It's the Disney 90s TV medley.
Ooh, yes. Yes.
If you have been missing Gummy Bears... then here's your gummy bear.
We were listening to it and I was like, oh, Gummy Bears is going to be there.
It's going
to have Gummy Bears because Gummy Bears has a super, super wide vocal range because we sing it in the car with our kids and it starts pretty low and then it's really high for it's a men's part.
Bouncing here and there and everywhere. Anyways.
So it's a great opportunity for a tenor to really show off.
Yeah,
he's not a tenor.
I'm not a tenor.
So
I'm a baritone. The next one is Show Yourself, and this features Kristen Maldonado.
Yes, from Pentatonics. And she's great.
Oh, yeah.
She is a really good guest artist for this group because Pentatonics really embraces that same idea of blend and balance. And so it feels like a pretty natural fit for her to work with this group, and I like it.
Climb Every Mountain.
From Sound of
Music. Sound of Music.
Yeah, it's beautiful, inspirational.
Oh, yeah. The Prince of Egypt medley.
This is one I am a lot less familiar with.
Yeah, agreed.
It's not a Disney property, it's a DreamWorks.
Yes.
And
this is good.
I think maybe if we listen to it more, we'll get more into it.
Yeah. The next one is I Know Where I've Been.
Oh, I Know Where I've Been is from Hairspray.
Oh, yeah.
And the musical Hairspray. And it's kind of the rallying cry as because this is set kind of in the civil rights movement, and it's this rallying cry to go out and march in the streets, and obviously that's very apropos right now, and speaks to what's happening, in current events, and I thought that really made a lot of sense, and it's beautiful.
The next one is When She Loved Me, and this is featuring Liz Calloway.
Yeah, Liz Calloway I was not familiar with, but her voice is lovely. Had kind of a lightness and sort of a tenderness to her voice that really seemed to fit. And this is from Toy Story 2, I think. Toy Story 2. One of the Toy Story movies. You can correct me in the comments if I got that wrong.
Yeah. Disney Heroes and Villains medley.
Yeah, that one is awesome. I loved it. And what I loved in particular about this one that stood out is that it was like an opportunity for a lot of the members to get solos. In particular, people who don't always solo. Because let's face it, the lower voices don't tend to get featured as often. Yeah. And so it was cool because a lot of the villains are basses, for example. So it was cool that we get to hear from them more.
I forget, was Scar in there?
Yes.
I think Scar was in there. Oh, yeah. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Be prepared. And then Tomorrow.
From Annie.
Annie.
And I grew up, I had the album, I had the record of Annie.
The record.
The record of the film version of Annie.
What's a record? The next one is Remember Me, featuring Mariachi Cobra.
This one is so awesome. This was such a treat because we got to see Mariachi Cobra when we were at Epcot in July, and they are back at work in the parks, which is really, really cool. Yeah. And we love that group, and we just are thrilled to be able to support them and listen to their stuff, and that more people can hear them.
Yeah. We have some recordings from Mariachi Cobra.
Yeah, and we can link that here.
That out.
So we'll put that link up for you. And also, they have some amazing singers in that ensemble as well.
The next one is Make Them Hear You.
Make Them Hear You, that is from...
What is that from, Jen?
Oh, it's from Ragtime.
She's the one who knows all this, by the way. She's the one who knows all this stuff in terms, like... she just remembered that. There was no notes required for that. And
no,
it's
impressive. Been a long time. Make them hear you. Once again, another one that really kind of speaks to contemporary events. Make them hear you is, it's beautiful. It's inspiring. It's awesome.
Yes. And the next one was You Will Be Found.
You Will Be Found from Dear Evan Hansen.
Dear Evan Hansen. Yeah.
And if that doesn't make you cry, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what does.
It is a tearjerker. It's like, oh man.
Yeah, if you're having a bad day, put that on.
Yeah.
And this
you might still cry. But...
that one, but you'll feel better after. That one, I believe they use the virtual choir where people sent in videos, and I assume they'll probably make a music video of that, like for YouTube. I'm looking forward to that. We did not audition.
If the acapella group needs a flute player, call her.
Okay.
The next one is Someday.
Someday. Yeah, this is, I don't know if this is an original piece. I don't know.
I'm not familiar with it.
Yeah, I wasn't familiar with it. And this is the one that they have the YouTube, like the YouTube music video available. Yeah. So we can put a link in the comments. Or I think I can even...
Let's include a clip right here. Ding! Wish upon the And we're back.
That was awesome.
Yeah. And that concludes the list of the songs that they had. And honestly, they were all amazing.
We just can't say enough about this group. We are very supportive of the group. We don't actually personally know anyone in the group. We kind of are within a few degrees of people in the group, but we aren't personal friends of theirs. This is not promoting our family members or friends. No. We are literally just telling you that it's such high quality that it really is worthy of your support.
And it's really important to keep in mind right now. There's two reasons really why we think that you should buy this album. And the first reason is that the album's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, let's support great music. You've probably heard the news that there are a lot of performers and cast members from Disney World and Disneyland who've been let go in recent weeks. We actually don't know, because again, we aren't personally friends with any of the performers in this ensemble, but we don't know how those performers have been impacted, but we do know a lot of them have been kind of furloughed and they're not working right now. And this is a real hardship for these people. And so anything that we can do to support all of the live performers from Disney parks, all of those cast members, this is a really super hard time for anyone who works in that industry, in live events.
Live performance.
I have friends who are stagehands, all kinds of different things that are in support and around the performance and live theater, live music kind of industry. This is a really hard time for them. And so when we see quality like this, let's support it. Yeah. It's even more important now than ever before. Yeah.
And you can also listen to their album on Spotify. And so some of those proceeds will go back to that group. So it's important to just try and contribute how you can. I highly recommend buying the album. The album is worth like $15.
I think it was only 10, but I would have easily paid more. Yeah. So you can order the CD from their website. You can buy it on iTunes, I think is what I did. Yeah. You can get it on Spotify, right? Yeah. And so all the normal places you would get music, it is available. Yes. You can check out Voctave.net if you want to get more information about the group. Once things are a little more normal, they can actually be hired to perform at your event. So support live music. If you are in the Central Florida area and you are able to bring them to an event, I think it would be amazing. So there you have it. In these kind of tough times, we had just absolutely amazing evening listening to this great new album. We love it. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. We know we're going to be listening to it on repeat for like the next few weeks. I think all the time. And So go check it out. It is The Corner of Broadway and Main Street. Volume 2 by Voctave.
Voctave. And that's spelled Voctave. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. And hit the bell notification icon so that way you can be notified of future videos. We really appreciate it, and thank you very much.
All right, that's all from us today from The Magic in the Music. And we hope you have a wonderful day and enrich your life through music, specifically Disney music. And remember, there's magic in the music. Bye, everybody.
Bye.